It is time for the great food debate. Today, I'm joined here with Apple Willow,
What's up?
and we will be debating on three different food topics. The first
Yes,
one
sir.
will be fruit. The second one will be common foods. And the third one will be dessert, specifically ice cream. So, in case you haven't noticed just yet, every time we speak, a spotlight will appear on our screen, and that way you will be able to see us and know who is talking. All right. So, how this is going to work is each of us will be given 3 minutes to present our whatever we have planned on what we believe, and then we will have 5 minutes to go back and forth to respond to what we have said, and questions will be asked by chat, and we will answer them. And then at the end of that chat, I will make a poll, and you will decide who you think won the debate. We are doing three of them, as you know. And yeah. So with that being said, um, Apo, do you want to go first for our first topic?
Yeah, that'd be fine with me. I can go first.
All right. So the first topic: what is the better fruit, oranges or apples? Then I guess I will start now.
All right. Well, Pleasant. I mean, I don't have to. I don't want to say this out loud, but as a dear American, I have to present you with a set of information that would be locally important to you, of course. So, my friend, what is a big problem in the U.S. today? It's it's the consumption of junk food, isn't that right? So, in a day where everybody on average eats junk food, you need food to counteract that. So, I present you the apple. The apple is a perfect food that has enough fiber to combat the constipation rates in America. You heard that right. In America, there's 2 to 30% of constipation. And guess what apple has? Fiber. And guess what, by the way? The average American is a hard-working capitalist in the bottom of the pyramid, the money pyramid. So the average American needs to be able to afford their fruit without having to spend too much money on it. Guess what? Per 250 grams, apples are actually 21 cents cheaper than oranges. Did you know this? Well, my proof that my evidence that the apples are much superior to oranges also come in the shapes of other forms of chemicals, and such as I want to give an example. Instead of solid, liquid. Now I know what you're gonna say. Orange juices are amazing, but I want to provide you another perspective. Apple juices are actually the fifth percent. I mean, the fifth most purchased juice in the whole world compared to other juices such as pomegranate and watermelon juice. I know that's actually in the top 10. Did you know? I don't know, but apple juices are the fifth most purchased juice in the whole world. It's so high up in there. And for the US, like I said, uh, the apple juice contains high in vitamins, such as vitamin C, has more fiber than oranges, and has antioxidants. Well, I know you're an American, so you may not know what an antioxidant is, but all I can say is that you very much depend on it with your life.
15 seconds left.
That's all I have to say.
That's all you say?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So I shall begin now. Viewers, when you think of fruits, a common thing that comes to your mind is health. Let's say you are on a diet. The best thing to eat is fruits. If you are looking for something healthy, you should obviously pick the orange. The orange, according to eatingwell.com, it provides potassium, iron, calcium, vitamin E, vitamin C, and numerous B vitamins. Vitamin C also helps to build collagen, which delays skin aging and makes you look younger. Who doesn't want to look younger? Obviously, Apple doesn't want to look younger because he thinks apples are better than oranges. But that's just not true. And actually, Livestrong.com, a very trustworthy website about food, suggests that oranges are healthier than apples. Oranges aren't just good for making you look young, they are good for when you are old. The thing with apples is that their shell, if you will, is too hard to chew, like when you get into the older ages, your teeth aren't so strong anymore, so you gotta really chomp down on that apple. And it's like, with oranges, all you gotta do is take off the peel and then just eat away. And it is beautiful. Another important staple of oranges is orange juice. I held a questionnaire where 100 people throughout the entire world were asked about oranges, and a slim majority of 53% believe that orange juice is better than apple juice. This goes to show that oranges are more liked for their juices than those from an apple. In conclusion, oranges are better for their health benefits, for their juices, and most importantly, something that the apples don't have, for their taste. Thank you.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But it's true. It's true. Alrighty. So now we have 5 minutes to debate each other. So may I speak on what you said?
Yeah, of course.
So you said that apples have a lot of fiber and it's all this good stuff, but like that doesn't relate to better health that the way oranges do. Like oranges have way more healthy traits than apples.
Like I said, I mentioned my good list of my good list of chemicals and whatnot that are in an apple. But I have to say, you can't be just saying that apples don't have anything good in them. I mean, it depends on how much of the amount. You mentioned things like iron, zinc, so many things that are good for you. But then how much? How much is there really in it? And again, like I mentioned, it's also much, actually, if you look into it, it's much cheaper to have apples because there's been such a big industry around it that it's much cheaper to own apple farms, trees and whatnot, than oranges today, which is why you find them more common and cheaper.
But the thing is, the reason why orange juice is more expensive is because it has a higher quality. It has more value. The more expensive something is, the more value it has. So you saying that apples are cheaper actually means that oranges have a higher value than apples. Just making sure that's what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But I want to bring a new perspective. I want to bring some new perspective. When you're eating an apple, what do? You pick up an apple, you wash the apple, and then you bite into it. You just put your teeth straight into the apple's skin. You can't do that with oranges now, can you? You must slowly pick apart and take away the skin of the orange before you can put your teeth into the orange. And if you're very unlucky, you might just bite into some of those seeds. Isn't that right, though? But with an apple, you don't have to take off any skin. You don't have to, get your hands dirty. You can just bite straight into the apple and enjoy some sweet juice.
But the problem with that is that the orange has a layer of protection from all the germs and dirt that apples don't. See, when you peel it off, you're peeling all of the chemicals and the germs they have in the farm. With an apple, all you do is just wash it off. Washing off doesn't even do anything. Like, if you were to use the bathroom and then just wash your hands, not even using soap or anything, or if you were to take a shower and just wash with water and no soap, would you really be that clean? No. Why? Because you didn't use any soap. So when you just pour water on an apple, it doesn't do anything.
I mean, statistically, that's wrong. But I mean, you know,
What are the statistics?
the statistics. Water actually plays a big role in cleaning away the germs and the chemicals.
But is it a better protection than having a peel surrounding your fruit so that no germs can actually get on it?
Right, but here, I mean, come on, here we're talking about eating apples, and today there are so many. It's so popular. You know, have you ever heard of a GMO? You know, I think you've heard
Yes.
of GMO. So popular now every day. People use inorganic chemicals and pesticides on your plants that a protective shell doesn't protect the plant because I mean, considering the fact that the plant supplies the orange and the tree also provides the apple with the nutrients that it requires. So it really just depends nowadays on the taste. And when you bite into that apple straight out of the box or wherever you got it, you immediately get into the taste. But with an orange, you have to slowly peel it off and then make sure there are no what do you call it? No seeds that also accidentally enter your mouth.
You
You
say
might be calling with
slowly
that.
as if you can't just quickly peel it off. Also, with
I
an
mean,
apple, you have to have strong teeth. You don't have to have strong teeth with an orange. You say, "Oh, it's so juicy and good to just bite into an apple." But what happens when you're 70 years old and you're trying to bite into an apple? All right, so we have a question from Panda to you, Apple, which is, what is the source for apples being cheaper? From Googling it just now, oranges come up as being cheaper on average.
well, actually, I can pull up the source for you, and it's this website called in 2013 dollars.com. So you can look it up, and you can search up apple prices, compare it to oranges, and it
In
will show you
2013?
in 2013 dollars.com.
Oh, okay. So, what how is that website more trustworthy than just, I don't know, Walmart or Target, or just going to the store and seeing the different prices and seeing that oranges are way cheaper?
Well, this website directly takes the prices from these, from these places like Walmart and Target, and also, personally, I don't live nearby a Target or a Walmart. Like, the nearest Walmart is probably like maybe 1,000 kilometers away. I don't know, but
Mm-hmm.
you live in America. You
Mm-hmm.
can tell us. You can
Yes.
tell us.
Yeah, and I can tell you that oranges, some oranges anyway, it depends what type of brand you have, but most of the time they are more expensive, and that's because they are higher quality and because people value them more, and there's a higher interest in oranges than there are of apples. So,
I mean,
with that, our 5 minutes is up.
yes,
Um,
sir.
since we only have a a limited amount of people in the chat, I'm going to wait until we finish the entire debate to have the poll of who wins. So our
Okay.
next category, instead of fruit, is of common food. What is a better food, pizza or burgers? Since Apo started last time, I will start first this time. So 3 minutes starts now. Pizza. Pizza is a cultural pillar in a lot of places. As someone who actually works in a pizzeria, I can say, like, wholeheartedly, that pizza is one of the most ordered foods year round in the United States. As for the history of pizza, it was kind of difficult to find out when the first pizza was actually made because so many people were saying different dates. So I just decided to stick to history.com, and this is what they have to say about pizza. According to them, pizza was made in Nepal sometime between the 1700s and early 1800s. When Nepal unified with Italy, King Umberto I and Queen Margherita visited a pizzeria built in 1760. Italian immigrants brought pizza to major cities in the U.S. like Chicago and New York in the 1920s. Pizza is one of the best foods ever created, hands down. Pizza's brought families together, they've torn families apart, but most importantly, they bring the love of food alive. And compared to a burger, pizza wins in almost every single category. The first burger wasn't even made until the late 1800s, more than 100 years after pizza was invented. Going back to the questionnaire I held, pizza has a majority in every single question. 66% preferred pizza over burgers, and 87% said that pizza had more variety than burgers. I mean, think about it. The combination of foods on pizza is endless. You have the meat fest, you have the veggie, you have the deluxe, and you have the classic pepperoni and the classic cheese pizza. And also, pizza has more sizes. Where I work, we have about, I think, 5 different types of pizza sizes, if I'm not mistaken. With burgers, you either have a small or a large, and maybe in a very, very rare chance, you have a medium burger. But that's about it. If you truly think that burgers are better than pizza, then maybe you've had the wrong type of pizza. Pizza restaurants are a staple of not only American culture, but world culture. Billions of dollars are made every year in pizza sales, with a slight majority of people claiming that pizza is cheaper than burgers. Slight majority. In conclusion, pizza is preferred by more people and has more variety, making them better than burgers. Thank you. All right.
Well, that was a lot of good points, but I'm sorry that I have to counter them very
Okay.
fast.
Your 3 minutes begins now.
Well, hello everyone, and here I'm going to be talking about why burgers are much better than pizza. Well, my friend here mentioned many points, and so I will be giving out my points while countering his points. And actually, I want to start off with a counter. Yes, the history of pizza goes back way longer than burgers, but I have to say that just like the history of burger, it was actually, I want to tell the history of burger first. It came from the city of Hamburg, from Germany. But this, and just because it came out much later, doesn't actually qualify the quality of the burger. It doesn't mention anywhere that something that is much older is better than something that's new. That's actually what I want to talk about. Just like new technology today, the things that are created now are much better than the technology we created back then. So by this logic, a burger should be better than a pizza. And I want to give out the ingredients. When you're, let's say you want to eat some junk food today, you don't want to have an apple, you don't want to have an orange, you want to eat junk food because you want to fill up your stomach with as much carbohydrates and as much protein as you want. What is the main ingredient of a burger? It's a patty. Meat from meat. It may be pig, it might be turkey, it might be chicken, whatever you want. It's meat at the end of the day. And what is not the main ingredient of a pizza? Meat. Yeah, you might have meat on a lot of pizzas, but if you want to look up the most purchased type of pizza, it's actually cheese with tomato sauce, not meat. But if you want to go to your local McDonald's and order a burger, you're always going to get a patty with it, hands down. On top of this, I also want to mention that he said variety. Variety is a good factor in defining what is best, right? But you said that pizza was much more cultural than a hamburger. But if it's such a cultural thing, it can't be very versatile. I want to explain why. Because look, I mean, today with the internet we have, you can look up any Italians on the internet, and they'll be mad at you for putting anything close to like pineapples, right? If you put pineapples on pizza today, the nearest Italian will find you, and the nearest Italian mafia will take your kidneys away. So I want to explain that versatility may mean that you have more options, but unlike a burger, no one will hate you for eating something unique with a burger. I mean, come on. Is there any burger, a type of burger, where someone's going to hate you for eating it? No, everybody loves burgers. Of course you wouldn't. Burgers contain more
15 seconds.
protein. Burgers contain more protein, more healthy vegetables. And by the way, when did you ever eat vegetables with pizza? I mean, come on, let's be real here. It's not very common. But with burgers,
5
you always
seconds.
get tomato, you get pickles, you get cabbage. Okay. And I wanted to tell you that this is what my reasons for why burger is much better than
Time.
pizza.
Time.
Okay,
Your
so
3 minutes is unfortunately up. So, fake news, I eat vegetables with pizza. Exactly. All right, 5 minutes starts now. So I want to pick up on how you put pizza in the section of old. All right, just because something is old doesn't make it worse than something new. It just makes it more valuable. All right, because guess what? Something old cannot be like replaced, like the new stuff now, everyone is so fast to get it done, but with the old stuff, pizza is like the common source of greatness. Okay, and another thing I do want to add is on how you said pizza is like with the pizza is like Italian culture and only, and then you start listing off other foods that were made from other cultures about pizza. Like, pizza has shaped around so many cultures that even though it was made in Italy, like, you can't even point it to, like, most of the pizzas now aren't even, like, made in Italy, Like, we got the deep dish. We got Hawaiian pizza, like you mentioned. And we got pickled pizza, too. We got so many different pizzas. But with the hamburger, you just got a bun, like you said, a patty, and then another bun, and then you can add like lettuce and cheese and whatever. But the more you add, the more like sloppy it gets. What if it falls off? What if you get your entire plate all messed up because your burger's falling apart? We don't want that. We do not want that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it really, if you want to talk about sloppy burger, let's talk about pizza with too much sauce. I mean, isn't your whole advertising for pizza is cheese that when you take it off the big box of pizza, when you take a slice off, the cheese kind of melts? Isn't that your whole advertising for pizzas?
Yes.
If you want to talk about sloppiness, I mean, wouldn't the cheese just get everywhere? It's a bit messy of a food. And also, when you touch a pizza, like the crust and whatnot to hold, what gets on your hand? The residue, no, of the flour and the bread. Isn't that kind of annoying? That annoys me a lot. I have long nails out pretty often to play guitar, and so it kind of gets everywhere. Like the ingredients are in there, really.
Yeah, but I could say the same about a burger.
Right, but there's actually a study on that to prevent that. Did you know that there's a whole study done by professional scientists to ensure that a burger is perfectly placed to not become sloppy, like the one
Who are
you
the
say?
scientists, if I might ask?
Well, there's a whole list of them actually. I can pull them up right now.
Sure. Also, I do want to say, this is very controversial, but Italian food is better than German food. And I know that's a whole different debate that we can have, but I think worldwide, pizza is more valued than a burger. And just because burgers have meat, all right, it doesn't matter. Because guess what? You can add a whole pound of meat on a pizza. That's what a meat fest is. A meat fest is pepperoni, ham, sausage, ground beef, and bacon. Boom. That's what a meat fest is.
I get that you want to talk about meat fest, but When the most ordered burgers come with a meal. You don't order a burger alone. You order it with a meal always.
Hmm.
Now, I'm not saying there aren't pizza meals, but usually pizza meals just contain maybe another pizza and drinks. You know what burger meals most often contain? It contains French fries. French fries are the one of the top 10 most consumed foods in the United States of America, your homeland.
Proud to be, baby. However,
So, yeah,
what you're claiming is that when you get a burger, you are also getting more food along with your
yes,
burger,
sir.
meaning
Yes, sir.
that a plain burger, just a burger by itself, is not good enough. So you have to get something along with the burger to make it just as
No,
good.
we don't say that. We don't
Uh
say
huh. Uh huh.
that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying that you get along, you get along things that are compatible with a burger. Along with it, you're allowed to get also drinks with your burger if you get a meal. But if you get a meal, you also get French fries with you, which are amazing food. They go very well with burgers. So you know this. This is simple stuff, man.
Yeah, but what you're saying is that you cannot have a burger without a side. But guess what?
No, you
You can
can
have
have
a
a burger
pizza with a side.
without.
Uh-huh.
But yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hey, you can have a burger without a side and with a side, like I said. But I'm saying everybody orders a food with a meal, and I'm saying with a meal you always get some French fries. I'm not, but with a pizza you get a meal. You don't get a French fries. You have to order it manually on the side.
Hmm.
This is an experience I had with my downstairs Pizza Hut. I have a Pizza Hut downstairs in the same building, and they don't give me French fries or any fries with any meal, and I'm annoyed. I'm pissed at them. I yell at the customer service guy every day for it.
Because all you need is pizza for it to be
Nah,
great.
and right next to it, there's actually a Burger King. I just run there. Like after I just yell at him, and I just run to the
Okay.
Burger
Okay.
King.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. So before we end, does any chatters want to ask any questions to either of us on like the foods and stuff? But let me just say this. Pizza has a better reputation than burgers, hands down. Like, when you think of burgers, you think of like McDonald's, you think of Burger King, you think of like, I don't know, grilling in your backyard or whatever. But
Pizza Hut
like,
ain't so much better, anyways. You think of
oh,
Pizza Hut.
yeah, yeah, pizza restaurants are better anyways. You are exactly
I said
right.
they're not. I didn't say they're better. I said they're not better, anyways.
Yeah. Okay. McDonald's has the reputation of a extremely unhealthy fast food franchise. And what you're debating is that you think that burger restaurants such as McDonald's have a better reputation than Pizza Hut or Little Caesars or
Yes,
Domino's
definitely,
or
definitely.
no
Definitely. What's the most?
no
What's the largest franchise of food in the United States of America? You know this. This is your homeland. It's McDonald's.
McDonald's,
Much
yes.
more than pizza. And I want to say, when you're getting junk food, you're not thinking about. You're not thinking about the amount of calories you're taking or how unhealthy it is. You know it's unhealthy, but you're buying it because you want to enjoy the food. So obviously, when we're talking about junk food like pizza and burgers, we're not going to consider healthiness. Both is very unhealthy. Doesn't matter. That doesn't matter if one is a little bit more unhealthy than the other.
I
I'm just.
think if that, I think it matters a lot that one is a little bit more unhealthy.
I mean,
Uh,
even that could be talked. I mean, I go to Domino's. I order pizza, okay, and I'm waiting there 40 minutes for a pizza to come out of the oven. I just wait there like 40 minutes. You order one burger and it's out in 10 minutes.
hmm.
What do you have to say for that?
That's okay. I have to give the analogy of this. Rome wasn't built in a day. The better the thing, the longer it takes, the better the thing is. And also, B-Day has this. How picky are you guys? In my opinion, a plain cheese pizza tastes better than a plain burger, but a stuffed burger tastes better than a pizza with a lot of toppings.
That's true because you're just getting so much more in your mouth. You put a burger, put tomato, lettuce, the patty. You put the sauce. You want to put pickles. You can put pickles. I mean pickles. What? And then
Okay.
you just put the so much more in your mouth.
Hmm. So what you're saying is, if you like burgers, then you are fatter than someone who likes pizza. Is that right?
Well, listen. We're talking about for my examples. I mentioned the United States. You cannot be talking about fat.
Also,
Also,
another thing is with burgers, you only mention Germany and the United States. I got Italy, I got Canada, I got the United States. Shoot,
I
come on now.
mean,
We
come on.
probably
Let's be
got the
real here.
UK in there too.
Let's be real here. Burger is a worldwide food now. You can't be mentioning this as a national food. I mean,
Pizza is more worldwide than burgers. 100%.
I mean, is that really debatable? You could ask an Italian that. Tell Italian where think the pizza belongs to, and they'll say in Italy. I mean, you can't really be saying that now. But ask a German where a burger, really belongs to, they will say the world. Easy. You can do this
I'm
experiment.
sure if we asked the German, which is right here in the chat, what they like better, pizza or burgers, I'm sure they would say pizza. But then again, it's only one person, so pizza.
Yeah.
See, a German believes that pizza is better than burgers. Even though it's one, it's still more than none. And also, our time is up, so let us head on to
Right.
the next topic. All right, the next and final topic. What is a better ice cream, vanilla or chocolate? Apo, you have 3 minutes starting now.
All right. Well, I want to start off with saying that I think chocolate ice cream is much, and I mean 10 times better than vanilla ice cream. Now, why is that? First of all, it's the flavor is chocolate. Duh. The most purchased sweetener in the entire world. Chocolate is one of the biggest desserts that are bought on the entire world. But this is ice cream we're talking about. And ice cream, you enjoy ice cream on a hot day when you want to enjoy something nice and cooling. And when you look at the flavors of ice cream, as a child you come up to the man who's going to give you ice cream and you tell him, I want the white stuff. That doesn't sound very nice. What's the flavor? You don't know. You say, as a child, I mean, I didn't know. Like, I'll be honest, this is from like experience. I didn't know what is like white stuff. Just give me that. But we all know what the dark stuff is. That's chocolate right there. I want the chocolate. You can say that immediately. You already know what chocolate is. And also, most often when you're buying chocolate ice cream, what do you get inside the ice cream? You have chocolate chips. Isn't a bite of chocolate chip the nicest thing in the whole world? Especially when sometimes they're also like a little malformed and they're like bigger pieces than usual, and then you just bite into it and it tastes amazing, you know. But in vanilla, it's plain old vanilla. You got milk, you got vanilla extract, and that's about it. And did I tell you how destructive it is to obtain vanilla extract? You obtain vanilla extract through a plant, an orchid plant, and to obtain this orchid plant, of course, we have certain things like destroying the plant, taking it to a factory, countless carbon prints that are made out of it, and then you have to use. And then this is just the process of getting a vanilla extract, and then using the vanilla extract on, in the ice cream that you're making. Chocolate, actually, I know what you are all going to say, but chocolate is a lot less destructive than vanilla ice cream because you don't destroy a plant. You need the tree for the plant, anyways. You make chocolate through cocoa beans. They're not really beans, but you make them for cocoa beans, and that's the name of it. And many companies in the world use the chocolate. You take the cocoa beans and then dry it out in environmentally safe factories, and then uh, produce the chocolate via cocoa butter and the cocoa beans. Um, this is the most common way, and then of course you turn the chocolate and you use it into the ice cream that you make. Did you know that statistically, 52% people of the people
15
actually
seconds.
52% of the people actually buy more ice cream, rather than 48% buying vanilla ice cream when they're asked which one. That may seem like a 4% difference, but what a
Time.
4% that is, you may go on.
All right. So now it is my turn to give my take. 3 minutes start now. Ice cream is enjoyed by millions around the world. I think we can just set that as a base, specifically during the summer, which is right now. And though there are a lot of different flavors you can choose from, for example, random talking about strawberry, we're only going to be choosing vanilla and chocolate because I know a lot of you probably like anything else but vanilla and chocolate. So vanilla is incredibly important to the world of ice cream, being the base of most ice cream flavors, like cookie dough or like chocolate chip. You know, you were talking about chocolate chip. Most chocolate chip ice creams have vanilla on them for their base. Looking back at the questionnaire I had of 100 people, 73% believe that vanilla ice cream has had a larger impact on the dessert than chocolate ice cream. And what does that mean exactly? Well, let me tell you. When you think of ice cream, you probably think of either one of two things: something in a tube or something in a cone. And guess what? Most of the times, that cone is vanilla. And this is supported as well by the website Frozen Dessert Supplies, which says, and I quote, "Above all types of ice cream flavors, vanilla is America's favorite. It's simple and it goes with everything. Ice cream expert explains, vanilla has long been the best-selling ice cream flavor, not only because it is creamy and delicious, but also because its ability to enhance so many other desserts and treats. An ice cream expert claims that vanilla is the best flavor, which, in my personal opinion, has more credibility than anything Apple says. And even if vanilla isn't your favorite flavor, to say that chocolate is better is simply outrageous with the evidence and quote that I just provided. And also, a little unknown fact, according to the Smithsonian Magazine, vanilla is considered the best smell in the world. So, if you take the best smell and you have it into an ice cream, shouldn't that mean that it is the best ice cream? What I have to say is that even if you prefer something else other than vanilla or chocolate ice cream, I think it is incredibly fair to say that vanilla is more important, it is better, and most importantly, it is flavor or more flavorful, you could say, than chocolate. Thank you, and yeah, vanilla the best.
I mean, bro, okay. If we move on to debate, I'll talk. Bro, I know you aren't talking about flavor. Like, I get
All
that
right, 5 minutes or so.
vanilla. Okay, I get that vanilla extract is a nice smell, but it's not the best taste on earth. And if I want to taste ice cream, I don't smell the ice cream. I obviously taste the ice cream. And when we're talking about flavor, I mean, come on. If you ask anyone what's the most popular flavor in the whole world for anything, they'll say chocolate. Because chocolate
That's not
is
true.
that is very true. I can find you. I
An
can
ice
provide you.
cream expert says that vanilla is the best selling ice cream and is delicious. I mean, I don't even know how or why you would become an ice cream expert, but this person clearly is. And guess what? They say that vanilla is the best. So even if you say, oh, ask anyone, an expert has a better opinion than anyone.
Okay, we may talk in the language of an expert, but also even if they might be an expert, hey, vanilla is healthy for you guys and is generally better for you guys, and then moves on to eating chocolate ice cream. Why is that? That's because of the taste. chocolate is much more flavorful. You get hit
No.
with the nice chocolate chips in your mouth, and the nice taste of flavorful cocoa beans in the butter. And actually, if there was an internet study that I actually want to provide today, if I can find it, that says that chocolate, on a very um, slight slight win, on a very slight win, a small win, is technically a bit better than vanilla. Now, this research has been done by researchers, and I want to show this actually. I had this today, but I can't really find it. Actually, I have my search history. First time it has been useful.
I do
Uh,
want to say that B-Day says, quote, what's worse, chocolate through slave labor or destructive vanilla?
well, I mean, today we're struggling with what's it called? World's getting really hot. The
Climate change?
temperature keeps going up. Climate change, yeah, the world keeps getting hotter, and so if we want to keep destroying plants, this is it's for our own entertainment. This is not right. This is not lawful. I'm not saying that slavery is any better, but if I want to choose between destroying the planet that I live on or having to sacrifice a few people's lives so that I can enjoy a nice flavorful ice cream of chocolate, I'd pick the chocolate.
That is a wild take. Can someone clip that, please?
I mean,
Someone quote
you're
that or
telling me,
something, but
your entertainment is more important than the state of our planet. I mean, I have nothing, but I don't have anything for that person, not even respect, who wants to destroy
what
our
are
planet
you?
just so he can.
Okay, we are moving on from what you are just saying right now. And we are going. I wrote down some points of what you said. And you said how you refer to vanilla as the white stuff. Like, oh yeah, I go to my guy and I tell him I want the white stuff. Like, no, it doesn't matter about what color the ice cream is. It matters about the flavor. All right. And you may believe that chocolate has a better flavor. That is completely up to you. However, vanilla has such a common flavor. Like, people have developed their senses so much with vanilla ice cream that it doesn't really even have a taste. Why? Let me put it this way. If vanilla extract is more valuable than chocolate, which is something I based off of what Apo said, which was, oh, you gotta take out the plant and you gotta like twist it up and whatever. But with chocolate, all you gotta do is just take off a couple beans. No. No. It takes more work. It takes more effort. And it takes more labor, apparently, to get chocolate ice cream than it does vanilla ice cream. Do you really want to be paying for someone to do unforced labor to chop down a bunch of trees and then replant them over the next couple of months just so that you can get a little bit more of an indistinguishable flavor than vanilla? I mean, come on. Think about it. It just makes sense. Vanilla
Well,
is the common ice cream.
Well, you're talking about my preference, but this I'm not talking about my preference when I say I mean the people that enjoy chocolate more than vanilla ice cream, and I have proof for this. Harris 2011 shows that chocolate is more preferred over vanilla. Government America in 2018 shows chocolate is more preferred than vanilla. International Dairy Foods Association in 2020 shows their study is that chocolate being number one consumed flavor for ice cream. Yahoo 2015 chocolate 16% over vanilla. So what do you have to this? I mean, this is just me pulling up the statistics, and I can even show you that chocolate is slightly healthier for you. So we can also consider that. I have the website right here. I can't really name it right now because the thing is kind of
Oh,
hard.
okay.
I'll just post it in chat. I just posted it in chat for people who
Mhm.
wants to look. I will not be able to spell that, but it's there for you to see, and that website will clearly show you that
Okay.
chocolate is healthier.
So I held a 100-person questionnaire. And with the question, which ice cream flavor do you like best? 47% said that they like vanilla. And even though chocolate has the majority, when asked which flavor has the biggest impact, 73% said that vanilla has the bigger impact. In fact, if I look up ice cream right now onto Google and I went to images, the first thing that came up is a French vanilla ice cream. In fact, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but 6 pictures later, the first chocolate ice cream shows up. So, even Google, if you go to Google and you look at the location, how is it that more people like chocolate ice cream, but when I look up ice cream, the first one is vanilla? Can you explain that?
Well, of course I can explain that because just like you said, vanilla ice cream is the base of all ice cream.
Making
But
it
just
the
because
most
something is
important ice cream flavor.
but
Thank you.
just because something is the base doesn't mean it's better than all of its other available options. That's like
I say
saying
this.
that's like saying a pizza that only has cheese and tomato sauce is much better than all of its other varieties. Can't be saying that all of its varieties are worse than its original. That'd be a hypocritical thing to do. So that's why I say with strong confidence that chocolate is better than vanilla ice cream.
Okay, so unfortunately, our 5 minutes is up. So now it is time for the most important part of this debate, the voting. Chatters, I want to make this very clear. You are not voting on what you prefer. Like, if you like chocolate ice cream better than vanilla, that's completely up to you. You're voting on who you think did a better job defending their flavor or their food. All right? You are not voting on what you prefer. You are voting on the better debater. The vote is currently 50-50 right now, so we're going to need someone to vote soon.
Hey, it keeps coming back to a tie.
It does keep coming back to tie. We need someone to vote.
There's the six
It
people
doesn't matter if
in
you
the
were fully
tie.
here as long as you just watched some of it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, well, the vote was 50-50. 2 for 2. So,
Yeah, yeah.
I think what we should do
Bonus.
a bonus round. I was just thinking that.
Coin flip.
Both of us, we're going to do a bonus round. We are going to do a food round. And we won't have any stats. We won't have anything. We just have the opinion of the viewers. So, do you want to do juice? We could do random says orange juice or lemonade. If we are doing that, I choose lemonade, 100%.
Okay, I'm choosing orange juice then.
All right,
That's
chat.
easy dub.
The debate is orange juice or lemonade. I need all of you to pay attention to us, and we are going to be giving up our debate. No stats, no nothing, just opinion and persuading you guys. Let us know who you think does best. So, Apo, do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure, man. I can go first, though.
All
You
right.
should probably decrease the time because I don't have any stats to
All
talk
right.
about.
So we'll make the time 1 minute for each of us, and then the chat will ask questions and stuff. So yeah. All right. 1 minute
All right.
starts now.
All right. Well, lemonades are. Well, I want to actually. Orange juice came to be. You take one orange. I mean, not one orange, but you take a group of oranges. You want to turn into juice, and you squeeze them really hard. You start squeezing the orange, and I think there are tools for this job. You start squeezing the orange out, and it's juicy juice, to describe it in any other way. And then when you take the orange juice out, you can drink it. You can extract the pulp. You can ensure that you want to add sugar in it. But this is an important subject. The sugar is not important. You don't have the sugar is very much something that is optional. But guess what's not optional for what's not optional for lemonade? Lemonade, sugar. Sugar is not
15
optional for
seconds.
lemonade. If you want to have a very nice tasting, sugary, sweet lemonade, you need that sugar. And everybody knows this. If you want to sell a bunch of good,
Time.
lemonades on a cup, you need sugar. Go on.
All right, let me start the 1 minute timer right now. And here we go. As many of you know, if you are not even a freaking viewer, but a viewer of one of my streams, you know my deep love for lemonade. In fact, I actually have a lemonade in my hand right now. Let me tell you something. Lemonade is quite possibly one of the best drinks ever created. Not only that, it is simple. It is easy. All you got to do is get water, get lemon, and get sugar. That's it. That's all you need. Squeeze the lemon in the water, put the sugar, stir it around, and boom, lemonade. Let me give you an example real quick. Have you ever heard of kids opening up an orange juice stand? No. No, you don't. I have never in my life seen or heard of an orange juice stand. Guess what? In my entire 100 years of being on this earth, I have seen 3 lemonade stands in my life. 3-0. And sure, this may just be an American thing, or dang, that's a timer. Ugh. What I'm trying to say is lemonade stand. Thank you. All right, so now we have, I'd say, 4 minutes to go back and forth at each other and for chat to ask questions. Okay.
Just like the viewers have said, it's an American thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanna mention something. You said you've seen 3 lemonade stands,
Yes.
but have you ever seen them make money? How much?
Yes.
I mean, you go to your average restaurant and they sell you an orange juice as a meal on the side, or maybe they sell it to you as the one who's freshly juiced and freshly made orange juice where you pay for it, and then it's an amazing taste. I mean, also I want to mention old point. Lemonade has a lot of sugar in it. I don't know if you've ever drank lemonade.
I
Which
do know
you're
that.
saying you're saying you have a lemonade in your hands right now.
Yes,
There's a lot of sugar in that.
there is.
Just to cover up the acidic taste of the lemon. Guess
Nah,
what?
but
Orange
sugar
is
makes
also
it better. Sugar makes it better.
right. But I want to say that orange also has acid. Orange is also citric, but it is sweet enough that you don't need extra sugar to make it taste great.
Okay,
Orange
let's
by
just be
itself
honest.
is amazing.
Let's just be honest with ourselves for one complete second. Let's say you go to a restaurant to get a steak, to get a burger, to get a salad, to get whatever the heck you want. You would 100% of every single time choose lemonade over orange juice. And the reason for that is that orange juice is more, I don't know how to say it, but weightier than lemonade. Lemonade is really just water. Like water, lemon, and sugar. Orange juice is really just so much orange juice blended with a little bit of water that it's basically its own thing except for water. If you want to really speak about the healthy benefits of orange juice and lemonade, sure, orange juice wins in the vitamin section, but when it comes to actually drinking healthy, water will win. And guess what has the most water out of the two? Lemonade.
But you have to understand that it's not about the vitamins here. The sugar is really hefty. Okay, you're putting a lot of sugar in lemonade, and maybe I want to enjoy a healthy drink. I wanna lose weight. I want to get in a diet. I want to start running a mile, and I want to. At the end of the day, I want to enjoy. After the hot sun just lasering
Oh,
me down.
that's a
I want a
great
nice
point.
cool drink. That's a great point. But I'm on a diet and I can't have that much sugar. What do? Oh, I have diabetes. I can't have that much sugar. Oh, I have a high blood pressure and I have too much sugar. I can't have that much sugar. What do? I drink orange juice, my friend. Orange juice does not need to have extra sugar. It is much more friendly to people who have specific conditions for they're on their diet. So it's much more friendly to people and such. Orange juice wins.
Nah, when it's hot outside, all right, let's say it's 100 degrees or whatever the heck that is in European meters, but no one cares about them today because it's America Day. But what I'm trying to say is that when it's hot outside, you want lemonade, dude. There is nothing better than sitting on the beach, drinking some lemonade, and having the sun down on you. I have never, ever in my life seen a person bring orange juice to the beach unless you have, I don't know, 5-year-olds with you. Also, great point bringing up by Random that orange juice is basically for breakfast. Like, let's just keep it a buck. When you want orange juice, you're either one of two things. You're either just waking up for breakfast or you're sick. That's it. Lemonade, you can have it any day. You can have it when you're hot. You can have it when you're cold. You can have it if you're eating if you're eating big or if you're eating small. You can have it if you're on a diet. You can have it whatever you want. Apo, I'm going to ask a question to you. When was the last time you drank lemonade?
Actually, I don't drink much lemonade, so it's like an American lemonade is really popular in America. I can't really say that I drink it a lot.
Okay. When was the last time you drank orange juice?
Oh, that's easily rememberable.
You don't have to give me like exactly like 8 months ago, 24 days.
I went like a restaurant and I had.
Just give me a guess.
Juice.
Give me a guess.
I guess like a couple months ago.
Couple months. Okay. As an American, I see more people at a restaurant anyway ordering lemonade than I do orange juice. So what I'm trying to say is that lemonade dang it! All right, timer's up. Chat, same rules apply. It doesn't matter what you believe or who you or what type of drink you prefer. Who do you think did a better job defending their drink? Who won the debate? All right. The poll has been created. 1 minute. Chatters, vote away. You can either use the rounds we did and this round, or you can just focus on this round. I would prefer if you did the first couple of rounds and this round, but it's completely up to you.
Just vote on who won. Guys,
yeah.
That's
who do you think did a better job defending their juice? We got 7 viewers here. Come on. 7 viewers. Halfway done.
Halfway done. Oh.
Okay. We need someone to vote. Someone needs to vote.
Not again. We
are not tying again. Someone needs to vote. Someone vote, please. Just vote. Just who do you think did better? Just click button.
Yeah, so,
oh my gosh.
Yes. So
the buzzer beato. Apo wins 60% to 40%.
So that was definitely not me voting for myself. Thank you, everyone.
Wow. We got a cheater over here. Hey, cheater over here.
Yeah. I couldn't find the sound, but wait. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for voting on me for the Victor. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Cancel the round. Time for another bonus round. Heck no. I gotta go celebrate our freedom, dog. I gotta go celebrate the best day in the world.
I don't have to worry about that. I'm already free. I don't have to celebrate nothing.
By the way, I'll be celebrating with lemonade.
Yeah, I mean, I was eating chocolate. I'm already celebrating my my victory.
Alrighty, so that's gonna be the end of today's stream. Thank you, Apo, for joining me on the debate. Do you have anything you want to
Anytime.
say?
Nah, man, love and peace, and W. That's all I have to say. That's all I
Oh,
have to
word,
say.
drink lemonade. I got you. Ready?
Hey.
That's gonna be the end of today's stream. Thank you all for watching. I hope
Guys,
you all enjoyed.
next stream, I'm making it. It's a debate on whether America is the best country or not.
That would be a 5-hour debate. But thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed.
Have a nice day, everyone.
Have a pleasant rest of your day, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Bye, gamers. Bye.